Welcome. Today, we're diving into the transformative ideas from Gary Chapman's best-selling book, The Five Love Languages. This book has helped millions of couples worldwide understand how to give and receive love in ways that truly resonate. Chapman's core message is simple but powerful. Everyone expresses and receives love differently. By learning your partner's love language and your own, you can build a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. In this video, we'll explore each of the five love languages, why they matter, and how you can use them to create lasting love. Let's get started by understanding what these love languages are and why they're so important for every relationship. Love languages are the unique ways we express and receive love. Just as people speak different spoken languages, we also have different emotional languages. If you and your partner speak different love languages, it can feel like you're missing each other's signals, even if you both care deeply. Chapman identifies five main love languages, each with its own dialects and nuances. Understanding these languages helps couples connect on a deeper level, avoid misunderstandings, and nurture their relationship. Before we break down each language, remember, discovering your partner's love language is the first step toward a happier, more connected partnership. At the heart of every human is the desire to be loved and to feel intimate with another person. Chapman explains that marriage is designed to meet this deep need for connection. While the word love is used in many contexts, the love that sustains relationships is about feeling wanted, valued, and emotionally secure. When this need isn't met, people may react negatively, even to those they care about most. The initial in-love phase of a relationship is powerful, but it fades over time. That's when true, lasting love, built on understanding and effort, becomes essential. The five love languages offer a roadmap for creating that enduring bond. So what are the five love languages? Chapman's research reveals that people primarily feel love through one of these: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Each language represents a different way of expressing and receiving love. Some people thrive on heartfelt words, while others feel most connected through shared experiences or thoughtful gestures. Recognizing your own and your partner's primary love language can transform your relationship, making it easier to meet each other's emotional needs. In the next scenes, we'll explore each love language in detail, starting with words of affirmation. The first love language is words of affirmation. For people who speak this language, verbal compliments and kind, encouraging words are powerful expressions of love. It's not just about saying, "I love you," it's about noticing your partner's strengths, expressing appreciation, and offering encouragement. Chapman shares the story of Allison and Keith, where Keith's supportive words helped Allison pursue her dream of writing. If your partner's primary love language is words of affirmation, make it a habit to offer genuine compliments, thank them for what they do, and encourage their passions. Even a simple note or text can make a big impact. Quality time is the second love language. This means giving your partner your undivided attention, no distractions, just being present together. It's not always about grand gestures. Sometimes it's simply sharing a meal, taking a walk, or having a meaningful conversation. Quality conversation, a key dialect of this language, involves truly listening, asking thoughtful questions, and sharing your own feelings. Chapman tells of a couple who struggled because one partner needed understanding, not advice. If your partner values quality time, set aside moments for just the two of you, listen actively, and create shared memories. The third love language is receiving gifts. For some, gifts are tangible symbols of love and thoughtfulness. It's not about the price tag, it's the meaning behind the gesture. Chapman shares a story of a couple who reconnected through simple daily gifts. If your partner's love language is receiving gifts, pay attention to what makes them smile. Give small, thoughtful presents or surprise them with something meaningful. Even a handwritten note or a favorite snack can show you care. Remember, it's the thought and effort that count most, not the cost. Acts of service is the fourth love language. For these individuals, actions speak louder than words. Doing things that make your partner's life easier, like making the bed, cooking a meal, or running errands, are powerful ways to show love. Chapman describes how couples can transform their relationship by simply helping each other with daily tasks. The key is to do these acts willingly and with a positive spirit, not out of obligation. If your partner values acts of service, ask what would help them most, and look for opportunities to support them in practical ways. Fifth and final love language is physical touch. For some, nothing says "I love you" like a warm hug, holding hands, or a gentle touch. Physical affection can be incredibly reassuring and comforting, especially in times of stress or crisis. Chapman emphasizes that each person may prefer different types of touch, so it's important to understand what your partner enjoys. Whether it's a back rub, a kiss, or simply sitting close together, physical touch can be a powerful emotional lifeline. If this is your partner's love language, Make physical affection a regular part of your relationship. Knowing your own love language is just as important as understanding your partner. Some people instantly recognize what makes them feel most loved, while others need to reflect. Chapman suggests asking yourself, what do you ask for most in your relationship? What hurts you the most? How do you express love to others? Your answers can reveal your primary love language. Sometimes, if you felt unloved for a long time, it may take some time to rediscover what fills your emotional tank. Be patient with yourself and your partner as you explore these questions together. Do you know you might have a secondary love language? While most people have one primary way they feel loved, many also have a secondary language that's important to them. For example, you might feel most loved through words of affirmation, but also value quality time. Understanding both your primary and secondary love languages can help you and your partner connect on multiple levels. This awareness allows you to express love in more ways and ensures both partners feel valued and understood. Talk with your partner about your top 2 love languages and how you can support each other. Putting love languages into practice can transform your relationship. Chapman shares stories of couples who turned things around by learning to speak each other's language. For example, a husband who started bringing his wife small gifts every day reignited the spark in their marriage. Another couple found that sharing household chores made them both feel supported and appreciated. The key is to make a conscious effort to express love in the way your partner understands best. Small, consistent actions can make a big difference over time, leading to a happier, more connected partnership. Learning to speak your partner's love language isn't always easy, especially if you're going through a rough patch. Chapman acknowledges that it can be hard to show love when you're feeling hurt or disconnected. However, making the choice to love, by consistently speaking your partner's language, can help rebuild trust and intimacy. He suggests trying a 6-month experiment. Focus on your partner's primary love language and see how it affects your relationship. Be open about your efforts and ask for feedback. Over time, positive changes can emerge, and love can be rekindled. Chapman introduces the concept of the love tank, an emotional reservoir that needs to be filled for a person to feel truly loved. When your love tank is full, you're more likely to be happy, understanding, and resilient in your relationship. When it's empty, misunderstandings and resentment can take over. Regularly checking in with your partner about how full their love tank feels can help you both stay connected and responsive to each other's needs. This simple habit can prevent small issues from becoming big problems and keep your relationship strong. Misunderstandings often arise when partners speak different love languages. One person might show love through acts of service, while the other craves words of affirmation. Without realizing it, both can feel unappreciated or unloved. Chapman emphasizes that recognizing these differences is the first step to resolving conflict. Instead of assuming your partner doesn't care, consider whether you're simply speaking different languages. Open communication about your needs and preferences can bridge the gap and reduce tension. Remember, it's not about who's right or wrong. It's about understanding and meeting each other's emotional needs. Ready to put the 5 love languages into action? Start by taking Chapman's quiz to identify your primary and secondary love languages. Share your results with your partner and discuss what makes you feel most loved. Make a list of simple actions you can take to speak your partner's language every day. Set aside time for regular check-ins to see how you're both feeling. Remember, it's the small, consistent gestures that build a strong foundation. By making love languages a daily practice, you can enjoy a more loving and resilient relationship. While Chapman's book focuses on romantic relationships, the 5 love languages can also apply to other areas of life. They're useful for strengthening bonds with children, friends, and even colleagues. Understanding how others prefer to give and receive appreciation can improve communication and teamwork in any setting. Chapman has written about applying love languages in parenting, the workplace, and more. By recognizing and respecting different emotional needs, you can build stronger, more positive connections with everyone in your life. Gary Chapman, the author of The 5 Love Languages, is a renowned relationship counselor and speaker. His work has helped millions of people around the world improve their relationships by understanding the importance of emotional communication. Chapman's insights extend beyond couples. He's explored how love languages impact families, workplaces, and communities. His practical advice and relatable stories make his concepts easy to understand and apply. If you want to learn more, check out his website or pick up one of his many books on relationships and personal growth. Let's recap the key lessons from the 5 love languages. First, everyone has a unique way of feeling loved. Discovering and speaking your partner's love language is essential for a lasting relationship. Second, love is a choice that requires effort, especially after the initial in love phase fades. Third, Regularly checking in with your partner and making small, meaningful gestures can keep your love tank full. Finally, love languages aren't just for couples, they can improve all your relationships. By practicing these principles, you can create deeper, more satisfying connections in every area of your life. Ready to take action? Start by learning your own and your partner's love languages. Practice expressing love in the way your partner understands best and encourage them to do the same for you. Make it a habit to check in with each other about how you're feeling and what you need. Remember, building a loving relationship is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate your progress, be patient with setbacks, and keep learning together. By making love languages a part of your daily life, you'll create a relationship that's both resilient and deeply fulfilling. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the 5 love languages. Whether you're in a new relationship or have been together for years, understanding and practicing love languages can make all the difference. If you want to go deeper, consider reading Chapman's original book or taking his online quiz to discover your primary love language. Remember, love is an ongoing process of learning, growing, and connecting. By making the effort to speak your partner's language, you're investing in a happier, healthier future together. Here's to lasting love and meaningful relationships.